Hello, my name is Carl Hoff, and I'd like to introduce my newest puzzle. This is a non-twisty puzzle. It's only the second non-twisty puzzle that I have made. And this is the complete set of Tetrarhons. The Tetrarhons are a subset of the Polyrhons, and the Polyrhons are the Rhombic Dodecahedrons. So what the Tetra is telling you is that this is all possible packings of four rhombic dodecahedrons such that they're touching. There are 28 pieces in this set. In that 28 piece count, there are 8 chiral pairs. That means there are 8 sets of 2, which are mirror images of each other. An example of those would be this particular piece and this particular piece. They both look very similar, but they are actually mirror images of one another. You can't rotate this piece and produce this piece, for example. To give you an idea of the scale, each rhombic dodecahedron is pretty much a ½ inch across. So my longest piece here, which is 4 in a straight line, they are pretty much exactly 2 inches long. Or if you look at it on the millimeter scale, 4 in a row comes about just about 51 millimeters. So that gives you what the idea what the scale is. That scale was chosen to make these about the same size as ½ inch marbles. So if you're used to making structures out of marbles, say you build a pyramid out of marbles, you would pretty much get the exact same size structure you would building with this particular set. This set is new enough that I've not seen any other images of a complete physical set of these. The only other images I've seen have been drawings or computer renderings of what the pieces would look like. So I'm not sure what interesting shapes that are possible to be made with this set yet. The most interesting shape that I've seen discussed is a rectangular pyramid that is 6 by 7 on its base and 6 layers tall, such that the top layer is 1 by 2 across. In that particular set, or in that particular structure, there would be 112 rhombic dodecahedron, and as you've got 28 of these, there's 4 in each piece. 4 times 28 is 112. So count-wise, this set sounds like it could fit that shape. If it's possible or not, I don't know. I'd love to know the answer to that question, and if somebody can answer that question for me, or better yet, provide me instructions on how I can assemble this set into that structure, I'd be happy to give you a substantial discount on the set once this gets up on Shapeways, which it should be up there fairly soon. This is one of the few sets that I think you could play with just as is, straight from Shapeways. It doesn't need to be dyed. You can play with them here white like they are. I think they'll eventually start to look dirty. This particular set I built for the person who requested this particular set, and they're going to be dyed black. I like the pieces enough that what I'm probably going to do is order myself a second set, and considering the dyeing or the discussions that have been going on in twisty puzzles lately, as there are 28 of these, you can think of that as 7 sets of 4 pieces. So you can dye this complete set in 7 different colors if you wanted to. Oscar has proposed 7 interesting colors in a thread here on Twisty Puzzles recently. So I'm likely to buy myself a set and dye them in 7 different colors and play with them, see what I can build with them. The tolerances on these pieces came out perfect. Here you got a piece that's shaped like a U. Here's another interesting shape, and you can slide these pieces together. That's how they go together, and you can see how they fit together. You can put them together and friction alone pretty well holds them together. After you turn them around a few times, you can sort of forget how they went together, and if you don't know where to pull, it can be sort of a disassembly puzzle to take them apart again. This particular one I think went on here just like this, so you can pull it apart. If you're pulling right, it just comes right off. So tolerances here are pretty well perfect. Nothing's deforming as you push them together. There's not enough friction to resist them to go together. And if you line them up right, They just slide together, and they look really nice. It'll be nice once they have these dyed different colors. It'll be easier to play with them because, like I said, you get several of these together, it's hard to tell where one piece starts and the next piece begins. But that is the set of 28 Tetrarhons, and these will be going on sale on Shapeways shortly. And I'd be happy to see what interesting shapes you guys can come up with to put these in. Thank you for watching. Bye.